I love it. I love it when Windows updates and doesn't and just decides, you don't need you don't need your mic to work. That's not important, actually. You don't need that. Why would you want your mic to function? Don't you want your settings to reset? Windows did so. Two things. Windows did actually restart. I came in here this morning and Windows had restarted my computer and everything was just, all my tabs were closed and whatever. My tabs weren't closed, but Firefox was closed. Um, there was that. I did also independently from that roll back OBS to a previous version, and hopefully that fixes it. Because I saw someone else saying they were having issues with the latest update, and I don't know if I streamed before on this update, so it's possible that was the issue. I don't know. Um, but yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it's fine though, and hopefully the crashes are no longer an issue. I was talking about that before while I was muted, so whatever. It'll get cut out. It'll get cut out later. Anyway, aside from that, I also you cannot do mouse things on this menu. Yeah, I could set to performance mode if that because I did notice it when I tried to transition over. Or in OBS, it cut to a black screen when I actually turned the game on. I don't know if the Switch 2 itself is at 1080p for some reason. In which case I could perhaps adjust that. If that's a thing, I don't know that it is. It seems like it should be fine. No, it's outputting at 4K. Is Mario Kart World 1080p? I assume it is. Or actually, no, it's probably above 1080p. Dock output information. Resolution 3840 by 2160. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. It should be fine. It shouldn't be an issue. Have I not played other games at 4K before? I'm almost certain I have. Right? I've probably played something at 4K. I was going to say, probably briefly FF16. I'm pretty sure I tried the graphics mode, but yeah. Anyway, so I think this is... Where is this relative to where I was before? I think this is before where we were. Actually doesn't have my autosave. Oh, wait, no, it does have the autosave. I'm going to check the autosave since that one's going to be a different one. Where is the autosave? Because it's 25 minutes back, so I'm really curious as to where I am. Where did I autosave? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, I ran down this hallway. Okay, I have the mouse thing on. I don't know if it's that seems like that needs to be adjusted. Let's see, mouse. Enable mouse controls. Auto will cause mouse sensor to activate only when it detects being placed on a surface. That's always on to keep it active at all times. What does that mean exactly? I guess in case there would be some kind of issue. Stick sensitivity. Motion control sensitivity. And mouse sensitivity. Yeah, that's really low. I mean, I get it, you know, mouse controls would generally need to be lower by default, but still. I think I want just set it like real high, 40. Just make it just stupid. It feels a little off, just a little weird. I mean, I don't have to. Motion sensitivity. Why is it different for both of those? Why is it a different thing? Up that even higher, 60. Could you imagine inverting motion controls? That seems awful. That seems absolutely awful. Let's do pointer fusion. Cool. Right, I don't need to put the thing down below. Is there a like a recenter button out of curiosity? Control scheme. Let's see. I like that it doesn't it has question marks for things that don't do anything yet. ZR. Cool. Okay, so just A is alright. And then X is okay. Alright, alright. Okay, I came down this tunnel. The question is like what exactly? Okay, that's sprinkle. Okay, otherwise it's X, right? Oh, okay, that's how far back it set me. That's okay. Important information to know. That takes me all the way out. All right. Interesting that it has that little animation. Okay. So we are not using that save. that is not what we're doing. How do I... There's no reload option. Just go ahead and just quit. Okay. I think the regular save was right past the getting the bike. Didn't I save like right after getting it or something? I don't know. Might end up having to do some shenanigans with some editing things. Some things I don't want to do, but whatever. OBS appears to still be functioning. How much was cut off before? Right, I got the suit. Yep, I got the suit. And, yeah. Yeah. I did not mean to press that. Why does the thing keep doing that? Oh, I can just head out here. The bike... Where is the bike? What is that? Tower 2 to Tower 3. I think I just need to go down, right? Whoops. I could have sworn the bike was here. Oh, I don't think I even tried to see what, Is that even using the correct thing? It feels like it's using motion. It's using like some combination of both. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, it feels like the y-axis. It's like a little too stiff. Okay. It's mainly like trying to move it down. It's like a little weird. Anyway. So we are redoing this section. I believe I got the bike, came here. I do believe that is what happened. I might just switch back to controller. might just switch back. I think there were like a couple little spots where I was like, I feel like it would be nice to be able to aim, like the first boss, I remember. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna redo all this. Yeah, that thing's flashing red. What could that mean? Oh no, I can't believe it. And then I'll just pretend to be surprised by things that happen for the next 20 minutes or so. Whoops. Do I need to... No, I already scanned you. Whoops. Don't do that. Don't do that either. That's not the missile button. Oh yeah, ZR is not, Just knock them down. Wait, is that just like aiming at their legs, like knock them to the ground or something? That seems like important information. If so. No, not necessarily. I don't know why the other one, like, fell to the ground. Low missiles? That's fine. You know, it is much easier to move and aim at the same time. So, yeah. Maybe I won't switch back. Also, the lock-on makes the sensitivity issue not matter as much. Right, and the magnets. How do they work? I mean, I looked at the VOD to see where it cut off. It was like in the middle of coming back up, but so I think there was like an extra like maybe like 10 minutes or so that just didn't get streamed. I think that was what happened, because I know I completed the boss fight that you do. I finished that, and then I think I made it like all the way up. At least finished the fight, and then but then at some point after that I noticed I think it cut off. But whatever, we'll pretend, oh, right, yeah, you're, like, really hard to scan for no reason. I'm gonna scan these also just to make things easier. Cool. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna scan you, whether you want me to or not. You can't stop me from scanning you. Why are you doing this? What do you have against me finding information? Okay. You know what? Fine. They're trying to keep me down. They're trying to keep you docile. Don't let them do it. They don't want you to know the truth. come on. Power bombs can't melt steel beams. Alright, you know what? Maybe we'll just do it another time. Maybe that's what we'll do. I remember it being annoying last time. Whatever. Okay. He's doing his thing. Oh my god, please. Did I just scan it? Cybot teleporter. Great. Cool. Please. Behind me. You just really refuse. You just absolutely refuse to cooperate. I think I should just do normal shots. It's like the only option that really works. Yeah, I think it doesn't actually have that much health to make up for the nonsense. Okay. Big health from that one. They really took pity on me there. Did I scan you guys? Yeah, I did. Scan that. What's going on with these? I don't think I scanned these last time. Large battery for powering the elevator. Charges using lightning strikes, allowing the elevator to operate while the main generator is offline. What's this? The elevator battery is severely damaged. Analysis implies the battery was heavily overcharged by current from the connected lightning charging rod. I'm sure that's completely fine. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about the elevator itself also looking damaged. Yeah, just blast through there. This is fine. This is totally fine. Don't worry about it. Totally fine. And this room, I think there's nothing really in here right now. But there will be. Okay, bomb you. I do believe we are going to need to shoot some more things, as we often do. So, right. Could do that, and then, yeah, don't even actually need to, you know. Don't even need to actually, like, jump to it. Because I was wondering last time if that would work. It did. And go ahead and bomb you. That's fine. That's totally fine. Don't worry about that. minor details. May have forgotten about the lightning part of this. Ah, don't worry about it. Alright, anyway. And I cannot leave yet. Because of you. I am going to need to remember how to play, I guess. I mean, I've already needed to start doing that, but I need to remember how to do more things. Okay, whoops. I get you. Flight Drone MCU. And the Flight Drone DCU. No, it's just Flight Drone. Oh no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I meant to do that, actually. Just wanted to demonstrate. I don't think missiles are really gonna do much of anything here. I think you do need to be a little careful. Okay, right, yeah, they do that. They do come back after a bit, so you can't, like, just totally clear out all of them. So I think I just need to basically wait until those things... yeah, it starts doing this, and that means it's, I didn't really consider... Yeah, because it only can hit 3 targets. There we go. Just shoot you. Shoot you. Okay, I'm back to full health, so... Uh-oh. I accidentally blew it up early. Yep, and I did it again. Okay. Like, hit something that time. Oh, no. Yeah, perfect. I think it looks like it explodes the ones around the thing when you hit that, so... I didn't do that. It's fine. And we're done with you. So far, no crashes. We'll see how long that lasts. Alright. Yeah, and then there's like clearly spider ball stuff there, but don't have that yet, so... Ouch. And then this room. Alright, double check. Still streaming. Everything's still functioning as far as I can tell. The thing is, I think when it crashes, it kind of just like... I don't remember what it actually looked like when it crashed. Because it didn't crash. I couldn't tell that OBS had even crashed. Because it mostly looked normal. And then something was off, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway... I can't believe it. I can't believe you're here. I had no idea this would happen. Silux, who are you? Yeah. He's you, but better? Not really. He's me, but worse. Of course, I'm him, but better. Okay, those are way easier to hit now. Need to remember I do not have double jump. Also need to remember that I do need to press the jump button twice to strafe. Right, and then when you do this, you need to hit you with some of those. Whoops. Great. Am I out of missiles now? There we go. Drop some that time. Stop that. We don't need to dodge it. I'll tank that to the face. You think I won't? Cowards dodge attacks. I refuse. I refuse to dodge it. That's what's happening. It's that I refuse. I actively have made a decision to not dodge an attack. It's not that I can't. It's not that I'm bad. It's definitely it's intentional. Anyway. Stream's still going as far as I can tell. I think the issue was the newest OBS. So yeah. He was a robot the whole time. There never was a Silux. Oop, okay. Moved my hand and then moved it back and, yeah. Weird to get an energy tank from a boss, but, yeah. This game really wants you to get energy tanks. You know, it would be cool to, even though, once again, I did not play Hunters, it would be cool to see the other ones. I do not know anything about what is in this game, as far as, like, you know, later on or whatever, but it would be cool if, I don't know, I don't know most of them. I don't know the Hunters. Trace, I think there's one named Trace, right? Oh yeah, I gotta just hop on out of there. Yeah, that looks very safe. What is that? Large shot expansion. Increases maximum shot ammo by 20, also restores 20 shot ammo. What's that now? Main attached damage can be forced open. When you say forced open... Okay, I mean, that works. Yeah, I think... Is that like a... I need the grapple beam or something? Is that what they mean by that? Or some psychic thing. Need one of those. Yeah, and there was a grapple thing here too, so yeah, there's definitely... There's stuff. There's stuff I'll need to come back for. Oh boy. More of you. Oh right, yeah, you're the shield guy. That's not what I'm looking for at all. I want you. Cybot shield. Wow. I think this is going to be much less of an issue since the shield one is dead already. Because these guys are not a super huge deal. Yeah, I think there's something where it says elevator up. There was something that was like, yeah, that's a grapple point or whatever. Yeah, grapple node. So. I could have sworn I just saw the frame rate fluctuate or something on OBS, I mean. Maybe not. Okay, so we went down there, we activated the thing. Just you're still in here. Because why wouldn't you be? You guys basically just regular enemies now. They just figure, like, you've got enough energy tanks, you can handle it. Or at least you should have enough energy tanks. Okay, what are you? Lamorne Beam Turret, an AI-controlled beam cannon that automatically attacks intruders within the facility. It is vulnerable to cold and can be destroyed with electric shocks. Vulnerable to cold, you say? Well, I don't have that. Nor electric shocks. I don't have either of those. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I stopped before I got all the way back up here, at least, so... Yeah, there really was not a lot that happened off screen. I, like, fought Silux, got cut off in the middle of Silux, and then that was it, really. Okay, just go ahead and do that. Of course. There are so many of you. This place is so incredibly hostile. Just, like, in general. Like, it really doesn't want me here. Another one over there. Okay. Also, I do have the bike. I did get it, so... Lightning absorption generation systems in Tower 1 and Tower 2 are online. Access to the Tower 3 test circuit granted. Alright. So here's what we'll do. Save points over there. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, Viola cannot be summoned right now. That's fine. Alright, let me double check, make sure. Stream is functioning. It would appear that it is. It would seem to be working perfectly fine. So that's cool. That's good. But yeah, also plus to summon Viola. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a button for that, isn't there? It's like I don't think I'm like, hopefully it's not like something where it's like, yeah, Viola's supposed to be here, but you know, since you saved, it like bugged the game out or something. And you're just is gone now. But no. Activates the maintenance tank elevator online. Touch hologram to operate. What does this do? Okay. Go, 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 go. I did it. What is that? Missile expansion. That's what I figured it was. Cool. Go, go, go. Alright, good job. Alright, Viola. Okay, A to accelerate. Gotta drift. And scan. Can't shoot well on here, it seems like. Yeah, A is the only accelerate button. Pressing forward doesn't do anything. Okay. It's weird because it has the cursor that makes me think that like I should be able to do something, but no. No. Okay, yeah, it just vanishes. Yeah, no, I remember jumping off of it, but I guess I didn't notice that it just disappeared right then. Pretty sure I'm not gonna get any spinner. Okay, I didn't think it would actually get added to the logbook since do I need the boost ball for this? Entering a device while in morphle mode and using the boost ball function generates power. Yeah, which I don't have. Particularly given that that's right here in the central room, that makes me think we'll be getting boost ball next. Access code approved. Displaying vehicle manufacturing tower 3 hologram. Data download authorized. Test circuit entry granted. Are we gonna be doing a bunch of motorcycling? That's what this looks like. Yep. Area map. This doesn't seem like an area where I need a map. Zoom out. Yeah, that's a whole lot of racetracks. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with one of these towers being something very different. All right. Let's go then. I am speed limited, but that's okay. All right. Oh, you gotta... Samus is literally locking in. Okay. Sure. Okay, this is just basically a tutorial. Yeah, I'm not able to... I wasn't able to, like, shoot missiles or anything. Final vehicle certification? What does that mean? Okay. I wonder if do I get something special if I do well enough, or is it just like a... Yeah, just do a tutorial, and then you technically get your license or whatever. Alright, apparently over to the right. Your first test is to parallel park. Complete a full lap in under 50 seconds. That does not sound particularly difficult. I had to scratch my head. It created a little bit of an issue. Yeah, I can't really go any faster than this, so... Can I do like a wheel, like pop a wheelie? Something? Doesn't seem like it. That would be cool if I could. That was in fact under 50 seconds. Gives a Viola boost ability to destroy 3 targets. B to boost. You can in fact pop a wheelie, never mind. I lied. I lied to you and myself. Okay, so yeah, it lasts a little longer than, Do you only have one at a time? Use a power slide ability to destroy 9 targets. After boosting, immediately press and hold B to power slide. Yeah, just straight up Akira slide. I see. Odd that I haven't seen more games implement an Akira slide as a mechanic. Use slowly move Viola forward or backward. You want me to... Yeah, I have to be on Viola. Alright. Yeah, there's a little meter. I guess that meter is your boost. And those purple things fully filled it, but I don't know if there's something else that fills it. So I guess the cursor is probably just like a camera cursor. It's a figure 8. Head on over to the right. I'll grab that. Scan the flying target while driving with Viola. Viola test hologram simulates a flying mechanoid. Cool. There's a Viola projectile to destroy 2 targets. Oh, now I just have a projectile. R to fire. Looks like you can't lock on, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, destroy 2 targets, so you need to... Okay, it will not shoot, and it does not care which direction you're facing, or where you're aiming. Yeah, and you got a boost to catch up to this one. Yeah, it doesn't care where you're aiming if the thing's not like locked on or whatever. So there's a multi-target functionality to destroy 3 targets. So we got seeker missiles. I see. Okay. Something about this music reminds me of reminds me a lot of like an early 2000s like a PS2 game. It's just got that vibe. Makes me think of like Airblade or something, you know? You know? No one knows. No one knows what Airblade is. That's fine. Eliminate the first wave of attack targets. Is this one not really going to tell me anything about exactly how to do this? I eliminated them. Eliminate the second wave. I wonder if does that like instantly kill them rather than... These seem like these will be regular enemies later on. These tutorials feel very specific. Can I just ram them? Like without the boost? I don't know. Proceeding to transport approval. Take the elevator to inner certification. Yeah, so this is definitely not like a do well enough to, you know, get something special. Unless it's just will give me more information after, but I don't think it will. I wouldn't mind if it did have something like that, but I don't think it does. Gotta hop over that. Where am I? Oh, there we go. There's another save point here. Every time before I hit the save point, gotta make sure. Gotta make sure everything's still going. Because, I mean, the issue is it was not only not streaming, it wasn't recording. That's the big issue. So, like, it's like, it'd be one thing if it was like, oh, I still got the footage after Silux or whatever, but, like, no, I didn't. I got nothing. I mean, there is, like, one little part that's just entirely lost unless I decided to go back and go all the way back to the beginning to record that one little extra bit. It's not enough, though, for me to care, so. I think a lot of these enemies will be much easier to deal with once I have, other weapon types. What is this? Lemoran 3D laser scanner performs quality checks by examining completed viola at molecular level. Would it benefit me to drive viola through there? I'm inclined to think no, but it's theoretically possible. I would appear to be stuck here for now. Yep. I'm gonna need something to get back up. So. Well. Alright. This room looks not suspicious at all. You know, what if you saw, like, a giant room like this one time, and then it's like, turns out you're solving a really big puzzle. That's all it is. Zelios. Organic Artificial Intelligence Morphology Zelios. Developed by Lamorne to manage Volt Forge's factory and installed to an organic computer. Fusion with a Metroid has made it uncontrollable. What do you mean an organic computer? Why would such a thing exist? Celios is an artificial intelligence installed to a computer created using organic cells. It was tasked with administration over Volt Forge's what did I just try? I just made up a new word. Vehicle manufacture operation. It continued to follow its instructions through and beyond the extinction of the Lamorne, with factory output persisting until its encounter with a Metroid. Fusion with the Metroid prevented Celios from making decisions, causing its instructions to be forgotten before it modified itself into a battle AI. It has devised several attack methods, including beam attacks using converted electricity and explosive nets that prevent enemy movement. It moves using gravity control, which also enables it to defend its core by forming a wall of metal panels. Okay. Do I need to shoot those? I can shoot those. I mean, it seems like important information. I don't think I really need to missile that. Any chance? No, I was gonna say any chance the center is some of these are. Whoops. You bitch. Like, some of them are like a different color. I'm not 100% certain what that means. Okay, yeah, once you destroy enough of those, then it's like, no. Stop it. I'm gonna repair myself. Is that just if you get too close, I think, is what it makes it use that? That's what it seems like. Yeah. I could, like, try to, like, strategically destroy them such that I have, like, some kind of, like, permanent opening. If that's a possibility. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll start with you. Like, if I, like, destroyed them in, like, a ring shape, you know? I think we're switching phases, though, so I think this is going to work differently. Enter Morph Ball mode. Okay, well. I think I had to enter Morph Ball mode just to get out of it. Okay, so you can get health back. I mean, generally there are no Metroid bosses where you can't. It's not really like a thing. Right? I don't... maybe there might be... there's probably some exception to that. Okay, well, you know what? Yes. Now that I think about it, there are exceptions. Ridley and Kraid, or Mother Brain in Metroid 1, you definitely couldn't do that, but it's not... that doesn't count. Even then, technically, with Kraid, you technically kind of could. There was an energy tank in the room, but... I mean, you know. Not giving me any missiles, though. Get out of here. Think, okay, so is it like at 2/3 HP, then a third? Switches phases? Is that the idea? Yeah. Doing something. Up to no good. Okay, I see. You can see where it's firing out, and then... yeah. Hey, there's a missile. Or a few missiles, even. Just, whoops. More missiles. Okay. I wonder if that is determined by how many things you've destroyed, and if it's that or if it's just time. You are almost dead. Why did I not dodge the other direction? I don't know. OBS is also still functioning, and I've been live for an hour? Hey, I wonder what that is. Yeah, for whatever reason, just whenever I play, it's like... It happened last time where I was live for way longer than I realized. Psychic boots acquired. Enables a second jump while airborne by pressing B/L. Psychic platforms cannot be stood upon once they have been materialized. That seems very useful. Instead of just the space jump boots, it's the psychic boots. You gonna teach me how to use this thing? Yes, in fact, I'm required. What's going on? Look straight into the sun. Grab it. Master Teleporter key acquired. One of the keys required to activate the Master Teleporter in Chrono Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. So, does that mean we're basically done with this area? Right. Now these are functional. Okay. So, hypothetically, what if I go into Morph... Okay, Morph Ball does not work on those, though. It's important to know. Because you're not using the Psychic Boots. I assume that will be relevant at some point. There are a lot of things I can use these boots for. I almost wonder if I should wait, though, until I just come back with, like, Boost Ball and, Grapple Beam and whatnot. But, I mean, I'd like more missiles and everything. And I can get back down. I should be able to get back down faster than I got up. What is this? Power distributor maintenance hatch. Normal device operation suspended. Appears loose and could be torn free. Yeah, okay, well. I don't have anything to tear it free. Administration AI connection severed, stopping operation. Electric shock to its connector plate would cause it to function briefly. What about this? Storage link to the nearby power distribution device. Doors will be unlocked when the device is operational. Okay, so I need multiple things that I don't have. Good to know. That was, yeah. And this will take me back up. Whoops. Elevator is currently in position. Okay. I wasn't expecting there to be a menu. Test circuit security, test circuit 1, 2, or 3. Go with security. Accelerate to proceed. What if I boost here? I can't. Okay. Well. Okay, so there is this other tunnel. Let me look at the map. There's this other tunnel. Does that lead back to where I was before? Yes? I think so. I was already in that tower, right? Once again, do not look at the JPEG clouds. Boost, it's important. What was going on up there? It kind of looked like there was something up there. I don't know. Possible I was seeing things. Maybe it was nothing, but also not sure. Okay, yeah. So there was like some psychic platform stuff down there, wasn't there? Way down at the bottom. I don't know if it's worth going down there, is the thing. Like, there's some stuff to get down there faster, right? I think so, but, like, how much faster? There were, like, a few shortcuts that I opened up. And also, what would I have been getting? Probably missiles, I'd be guessing. There are missiles there. I think I needed the boost ball to get to that. There's like a little half pipe. Was this like a shortcut down? What was over here? I don't remember. Yeah, I think there's a shortcut down and up. So I think I need to go like all the way down to the bottom to like the outside area. And hopefully I actually can do stuff there. So I remember there was like psychic platform stuff, but at least I think it was psychic platforms. I think it was. I hope so. I hope I'm not misremembering that. Okay, and that was... Alright. Did I ever go in here? Must have. Yeah, because I think that was like how I had to progress or whatever. It's nice to have this thing just function without me needing to fiddle with the motion sensor. What is it? The sensor bar. That's it. I almost called it the motion bar. I was like, that's not right. All right. This feels increasingly not worth doing. Yeah, in fact, there were no psychic platforms here. There's just a spider ball track and then like it's like a psychic boost ball thing. So yeah, there was no reason to come back down here. Oh well. When did I last save? Yeah, when was my last save? Vehicle invert pitch, always free look camera. I think if I go here, time since last save 5 minutes. Yeah, go ahead and just quit. I don't. Yeah. There was nothing important that happened that I need to go back. Or need to actually walk back up. I didn't consider that I could just do that and then go down, and then it's like, oh yeah, there's nothing there then. I think there was a psychic platform at the bottom of the other one, the other tower. But, yeah. Why is the only autosave? It's like autosave 1 hour in. Like, it doesn't autosave very frequently. That seems weird. I wonder if that's like to cause less issues. It just very rarely autosaves. Like potential bugs or soft locks or whatever, you know? Okay. And then, so I think we should just go out through the main entrance then. Like I could go back to the other tower and go all the way back down to the bottom, and then there's the psychic platform there. It seems like it would be better to just come back here later. Like that would be a better idea to do it, to just do it that way. Yeah, let's just do this and just head on out. Yeah, the meter just it just goes up. What's going on up there? Maintenance tank. Feels like there's something up there. Yeah, of course. What's your deal? Mechanoid maintenance tank, autonomous drone that maintains machinery and systems throughout the facility. Its internal circuitry appears to be defective, rendering it immobile. So I need to come back through the thing this way, maybe? Unless I just need a bomb jump. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, well. Is there... No, there's no entrance from here. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, let's head back. Okay, you can just make a quick turn if you need to. Alright, there we go. Okay. Excuse me? Hmm. How do you... How do you get to this thing? Battery charge at 0% preventing activation. That's an interesting way of phrasing that. Okay. That gives me some information. It did. The other one said it basically said it's not moving. That one said it's just the battery's dead. So, you know. Just gotta recharge that. Okay, so I could go to the other tower, get that psychic platform thing at the bottom. It would just make more sense to just come back later when I actually need to do that. So we'll do that. It feels like I should be doing more here, but it would appear we are done here. I think. What are you guys doing? Stop that. You guys are doing too much damage. I would like you to stop. I don't remember this room, honestly. I don't remember coming in here. But I suppose I must have. Was that where I came out? Oh, I definitely need to use the bike there. No, there's like no way I would have been able to... Well, I wouldn't have been able to come up here. I guess it's possible I could have. Okay, never mind. That's just, that was the thing I needed to do. Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of need a little bit of health, but it's not that big a deal. Okay, I thought the platform was going to move or something. Or I thought it was going to move forward, I mean. Alright, bike load screen. Saving. There's an autosave. It is super weird that autosaves so infrequently. Like, the autosave is really more of a backup. Like, it's just like, you know, sometimes the game will save for you. So you don't need to always save, but it's like a major emergency backup. So I have to imagine there are times where you just like, depending on what you're doing, you just won't see an autosave for a while. Okay. Why is it yeah, I don't think there's that hatch. I already opened that, didn't I? Wait, did I? Pneumatic hatch closed. The malfunction was caused by an explosive... Whoops. By an explosive impact. Repairs are required before it can be used again. I don't know how I would go about repairing it, but... Alright, let's just head out. So now we've got biking to do. Where to next? Oh, this area is very large. Entrance to Chrono Tower. Master Teleporter Key. Sol Valley. Entrance to Fury Green. Okay, so those are places I've already been to. Green energy crystals collected. See mission status for details. I don't know what that means. I assume anything that I can pick up, or I assume there wasn't anything that I missed. Whoops. Yeah, I assume anything that I can get right now is going to be stuff that's like that I just did not have access to before. What is that? Oh yeah, it's one of these. Scout bot emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the positions of valuables in the area. An electric shock will activate it. Yeah, well, I don't have any way of activating that right now. It almost makes it sound like I don't strictly need it, but like it just tells you where stuff is, but you could get it on your own. But I get the feeling that's not the case. Oh well. Crystals. Did it say something about mission status? I don't know what you mean by that. Mission. Master teleporter keys. Green energy crystals. Just that's its own other thing. Think I will need to be picking these up. Excuse me? I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I was trying to do. But it wasn't that. Do I have to hit them with the bike? What if I just shoot the crystals? That does, in fact, also work. What are you doing here?
Viola, Tanzaden, Aldush, Kalastek Tatariniscret, Shan Brazil, Kurutin Batnarishut, Elijah's Krashantet Azar. Viola Armsen,
Sounds like it's Viola.
Kasarech Abelan, Shukich Ansuti. Naniten Tashent, Kasarech Dastin. Abelan Eldesitan, Shalif Atzarin Sathar, Tashantir, Ganman and Daranit. Shandara, Netzelam Tasante, Kasarech Dastin. Kinala Silam Virus. Osamate.
Alright, thank you for the lore. I've learned that it is apparently pronounced Viola. Oops. So, I guess just to the other... Either that, or we can go back to Fury Green. We could do that. Soul Valley. Towards the tree, JPEG.
You found a teleporter key. Congratulations. Looks like there's 3 keys left. Up to you to decide which one to go after first.
I forgot. I completely forgot where. Oh, okay. Well, that's not how you get there. That's not how you get there at all. In fact, toggle the mini map. Sure. Do I need to get every single one of these crystals? I'm guessing no. What is that? Plant morphology Huvaria, a succulent variant that stores large amounts of fluid in its parenchyma. Parenchyma. Although the outer skin has exceptional elasticity and strength, it is breakable. Breakable, you say? Okay. Well, I broke it. I broke it all. It was, in fact, breakable. What is going on there? GF debris. Not the girlfriend debris. DAT tactical truck deployed to the UTO Research Center. No sign of its Federation crew. Its front tow hook is graspable using the psychic lasso. Well, I don't have any such thing. Hello? Sand Shrin, insect relative of the Shrin family, native to the Sol Valley. Attacks threats while using a sharp, thick needle protruding from its mouth. Wow, you are just out of here. You are not interested. Okay, okay, I mean, I hopped up here, but it doesn't seem like there's really anything up here. Sand Shrin Hive, nest opening formed from tree fibers and sand mixed with Shrin saliva. Vulnerable explosive impacts. Yeah, there's a missile up there. Hmm. You can just hop on that from midair. Yeah, that particular method does not work. You know, I was thinking for a second, like, what if I can jump from the truck? No, I was very much misremembering how much distance there is between those. Yeah, there's no way to get up there that I can tell. I think I need to like move the truck and then like, whoops, and then like get up top or whatever. Tower, don't have any reason to go up there. Alright, there's not like a ton that I missed here, but there's a couple things. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to come back right now, but I guess it depends on what I'd be picking up. I got, yeah, I got the space jump, and then the, then there was that, whoops, that statue, like a missile. Oh god, okay, oh god, okay, alright. About to say, like, why was it grayed out? Like, I haven't been here. I guess I technically haven't. I forgot we shot out of a cannon to get out. Where even am I? Why is this room shaped like a uterus? Why isn't your room shaped like a uterus? Okay, so you can totally just walk right back in. Alright, so... Quiet clearing. Where... Yeah, you can put markers down. Maybe I should have done that earlier. There's the bridge. It'll take me back to, like, everything. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Fire blocker. Oh, okay, that stuff gets marked anyway. What sort of legacy? That is where Miles is. Okay. No, I'm already good. Okay, I'm already in the portion I need to be in. I think the stuff I missed was like somewhere around here or something. I know there was a psychic platform thing, and then there was a there was that statue. I don't remember where the statue was. Never mind. I remember where the statue was now, I guess. Item detected within. Okay, so a regular missile will not do it. Good to know. So there's only really like one thing. There's a lot of you. You don't have a lot of health. Yeah, I can't use that right now. And there you are. I thought you would be dead before you got to me, honestly. Stop it. Any more around here? Nope. Cool. Actually, there is. Anyway, missile expansion. Okay. So as far as I know, there's really nothing else to do here right now. Was that worth it? Let's not think about that. And there's only one exit, right? One entrance slash exit. Okay, right, and I couldn't do anything. I wasn't able to come up here before because it was, yeah. Makes sense. So should I scan this to web crawler nesting material? Highly flammable. I was like, should I scan that to make it get marked on the map? Oh god, I can't see. Where am I going? That is nothing. Okay, was there anything in the center? Was this just the cannon? I don't think there's any reason to launch myself out of the cannon again. Not yet. Now. No. I'll be able to summon it soon. Here we go. So I only really saw the one place way over there. Miles made it sound like there were... Okay, it was like... It said that there were, like, multiple, but I only saw the one. Okay, well, I guess this one up here is actually closer. So... Sure. We'll go do that one. What are you? You look ominous. Sculpture of Lakash, a Lemorn priest and sculptor, his gaze is directed toward Chrono Tower. Was I supposed to be standing on that? There are webs here. And then something behind it. A door, I guess. Yeah, just a door. So I cannot do anything here right now. Alright, well. I'm sure that'll be important later, but right now there's really nothing for me. Yep. You are different. Sand Griever. Griever variant adapted to Soul Valley's desert climate. Like other Griever types, it is extremely agile and highly aggressive. Also apparently poisonous. Do the other ones do the same thing? Something's... Oh, I was like, I hear noise, but I don't see anything. was right behind me, apparently. Almost got you. Oh, okay. You can knock missiles away. That's not okay. Like, I'm not shocked to see something that can deflect missiles, but something that can just swat them away, that's not right. Yeah, there. Okay, so I heard some kind of noise and I wasn't sure what it was. Okay, that lets me get up here. And more. There was the door down below. There's this, but then there's... Is this entrance different? Or was the door down below not a door at all? I'm not sure. Maybe there was no door. Maybe it was just something that kind of looked like one. Yeah, this looks, Pedestrian door for the vehicle gate. Its internal circuitry is damaged, causing a short. With its sensor non-functional, the door cannot be opened. Okay. Grapple node. Is that an indicator of what we will be getting here? Might be. Yeah, Smiles.
Any of the teleporter keys?
Sort of.
If you're not sure where to go next, check the map.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Miles. Thanks for that. Yeah, he really does not talk much. after the first zone. Yeah, it did look like this was like some kind of ice area. Location of teleporter key confirmed. You don't say. Quarantine chamber. Alright. Cryopod. Airtight container installed with independent cooling systems for preserving an organism at extremely low temperature. Its circuitry is exposed. Interesting. Save point. No crashes yet. I mean, to be fair, the first stream it happened like 2 hours in, so it's not like it couldn't still happen for whatever reason. I need to fix this door. Center sensor damaged. The lock cannot be disabled from the side. Rear side sensor remains functional. The lock can be released from the other side. And then what's going on with this? Tempered glass fractured in several places. Structural integrity weakened. A powerful impact will shatter it. That's powerful impact. Why even let me... 15 minutes until fuckery ensues? I think it'll be fine. Crustacean morphology, ice crawler, well adapted to freezing temperatures. It remains active even in low temperatures, possesses a relatively soft carapace covered in sharp thorns. Passage blocked by a large ice formation. The ice is thickened over time, becoming part of the wall. Requires extreme heat to clear. Well, that's a problem. That sounds like I might just not be able to accomplish much here. Gate is linked to a bomb slot. The hatch will release when powered by the connected slot. This bomb slot? I'm so smart. Missile expansion. So let's just double check to make sure there's not some other path I can take or something. No, it's like a booster thing. Okay, so there, it seems like there's just a whole lot of nothing I can do here. Alright. Weird that they would... They made it sound like it's like you could just decide which one you want to go to first, but it's like, nah, you can't actually do anything here yet. You could go there first, though, if you wanted. I guess maybe that's why they put that missile expansion there, in case you do come here first. So you don't feel like you completely wasted your time. Well, we'll be back here later. Okay, yeah, let's double check. Was there a front door? Or did I... Ice belt. There was a missile thing up there. Can I... No, can't do that. Okay, yeah. There's technically a front door, but, like, yeah, not one I can actually use. Yeah, so... Can't get up there in the first place, and then also can't, wouldn't be able to do anything if I did get up there, so... I see something glowing over there. What is that? Nothing. It's nothing, actually. It's a bunch of metal. Galactic Federation signal detected beneath the sand's surface. Its source can be freed with a strong pull. Interesting. Go ahead and, mark this with that, I guess. There's another thing over there. Should we just head over there? Just go around the perimeter. Crystal, just eat all of the crystals. But what was that? Okay. Marauder, a prototype anti-griever weapon developed by the Lemorn after the Great Tragedy. They were never deployed in battle. Well, then why is it here if they were never deployed? What is going on with that? That is an arm. Forearm for a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. Other than a severed connector cable, it is undamaged. Finger reflection will trigger with an electric current. Whoops. Let's see, I don't think there's really anything much going on there. He's just made a fucked up weapon thing for fun. Yeah, why not? I assume it's like they planned to use it and then they just never did. For whatever reason, but weird that... The thing is, it's like, well, they never did use it, but it's here as, you know, it's activated. What's going on up there? Shot expansion. Increases maximum shot ammo by 10. Interesting they say shot ammo, not missile ammo. So that's something different. We doing Prime 2 ammo again? More magnetic track. Traversal system that utilizes magnetic adhesion. Maintenance tanks use these yep. You know what I was going to say. We will not be going over there yet either. Alright. They really said, like, yeah, go ahead and go to whichever one you want first. Go ahead, do it. Do it, idiot. Is there any way to, like, mark this as, like, hey, I just want to, like, go over there? I can't put a marker on it for whatever reason. Oh, you know what? Gameplay... Camera... There's... HUD movement, show helmet and HUD. There's no option to set the mini-map.
If you're unsure where to go, you can always explore the unsurveyed areas. Have you checked out the volcano?
The volcano? The what? Oh, there is a volcano, I guess. I assume that is where I actually can go. Nothing really here. I'd be very curious to see what this game looks like on Switch 1. Because as far as I know, it runs very well on Switch 2, and then I don't know anything about the other version. I assume it also runs well, but yeah. Oh, now it's saying, yeah, you should go over there. I think they expected me to check the other ones first. and find out, like, yeah, I can't do anything there. What's going on with this? Transfer pod made of extremely durable densium alloys containing a heavyweight golem power cell. Destroying the pod will not damage its contents. So, here it still looks and runs real solid on Switch 1. Yeah, that's not surprising. Just looks worse, obviously, but... I mean, I think that's why this area is so, like, empty. Because it's like, yeah, the Switch 1 can't load in a ton at once, so... Need to make sure it can function on that hardware. Golbat. Bird variant adapted to the arid climate of Soul Valley. Naturally curious, it will instinctively track objects of interest. So it'll just, like, follow me or something? So I probably didn't need to shoot that thing. What if I... Psychic lift. Stone elevator that operates using psychic energy, activated by using telekinesis to move the PK stone. Okay, so yeah, you have to be standing on this thing. I think I can actually move this. Green energy crystal. Pottery crafted by ancient Lemorn pilgrims uses decoration or to hold offerings. The pottery is hollow and can be shattered with little effort. You could destroy this antique pottery if you want. If you're some kind of sicko. But you could do it. How do I get in there? What's going on with that? Drain for circulating pumped groundwater. The drains draw from the same common channel with the water evenly distributed to each. I see you back there. Okay, that doesn't help me. This thing is still kind of in the way. Well, I'm able to shoot this. No, thought maybe I needed to, like, shoot it in there and then have it go. Maybe I need to, like, freeze these or something like that. That'd be my guess. Or... that too. There's another thing there, but it doesn't seem to have anything, and then that thing's blocked off, so... Okay. So, maybe either I need to do something outside, I'm guessing no. I might need to, like, freeze those or something. Because I don't recall seeing any sort of a body of water. Nope. You little bitch.
You're unsure where to go.
Yeah, I know. They really want me to explore that volcano. I mean, I was planning on doing that anyway, but you know. What's that? Oh, that's, I think that would send me down. Or... What's going on with this thing? Small-sized cargo launcher. Ballistic launcher system online. Operates when its rotary starter is provided with rotational energy. Okay. Okay. So there was... Yeah, there was like an energy... Is that an energy tank? What is that? No, it's like a shot. It's a shot expansion. Well, the fact that that's there makes me think... okay, probably have to use that to get up there. Yeah, that makes me think, Yeah, not meant to get that right now. Yeah, that's the volcano location of teleporter key confirmed. Oh, wait, gotta... Swarm flyer produces a lighter than air gas in its body, then floats into the air. The organism then propels itself by inhaling and expelling air. Cool. I'm gonna kill them all. Hold up. Anything special about this plant? Heat strap. Terrestrial crustaceans found in the caves of Magdrada volcano. They absorb green energy gel as it seeps through rock surfaces. Energy gel seeping through the rock surface. The green energy in the planet's magma is filtered out by the stratum, causing it to emerge as a gel. Doesn't really look like any sort of gel, but I'll take your word for it, I guess. It's still a missile. Okay, I think I mentioned it before. It felt like the game was being really stingy with missile expansions. Yeah, seems like it's fine now. Like I was just not getting any in the last zone. Spinner. I could do this. There's no reason to, but I could. Light delivery truck used to move materials and machinery required for energy management and for removing waste and other unwanted materials from the facility. Let's go through here first. I'm guessing save point? Pedestrian door, offline. No malfunctions detected. The door's activation switch is in the room on the opposite side. Cool. Alright, well, never mind. Some kind of shortcut then, probably. Why is this one different? Operational lighting suggests this battery may have recently been charged or replaced. Sounds like it's functional? Maybe? Lava here. Nope, I can scan the lava. Significant leak from a lava transport pipe. The lava can be made to solidify if cooled quickly, however, flow pressure will force it to revert soon after. Flare pool. All right. Yeah, that looks like some kind of green gel. What's going on with that? A rockfall has blocked the passage. The debris is made of extremely durable cornicite ore. High-powered explosives will be required to clear the blockage. Super missiles, you say? They didn't say that, but I say that. What if it's actually just like something entirely different? What if it is? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's something that's unique in this game. I mean, was the like psychic shots, or I guess the being able to stand on psychic platforms is its own thing. Also, the bike. Well then. Yeah, it's... Boost it, Samus. She did the thing. Make tight turns with L. Oh, pressing ZL/L. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Oh, no. Alright, well. Not like that. Is this thing functional? Or... hold on. Okay, I think they were saying that because, like, hey, you should like, turn here and bike through the lava. That makes sense. Makes sense that I'd be able to do that, I guess. Is the green upgrade required to traverse lava? Never mind. Never mind. Well. Apparently we will get an upgrade to traverse lava, though. That's, it's good to know. Viola spinner uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices, open gates, to provide access to tunnels. What about the bridge itself? Emergency bridge attraction triggered at the facility. This route will remain impassable until a new bridge deck is installed. I feel like I just need to leave. I don't see anything else to do here. Unless it's not the case. Volcano Heart. Okay. Yep, that's just active now. Not in a way that I would like. Die, please. You too. Silex said no girls allowed. Well, he's gonna have to suck it up. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. Vernon uses sharp claws on the tips of its legs to crawl on the ground and walls. Reptile variant evolved to thrive in hot environments. What are you? Pedestrian door terminal. Use to turn power to the door on and off. Currently set to on. Can I turn it off? Is there some reason I would want to turn it off? Hey, save point. Why did I break those? I didn't need to do that. It's like there's a save point right there. There's nothing I could get from breaking those. Why is that glowing red? Lamorne Plasma Torch. Cuts metal using high heat arc plasma. Uses to slice waste materials into manageable sizes. You're new. Pyromite. Sees with a single light-emitting eye and walks on 8 clawed feet. It will approach intruders in its territory and trigger an explosion to repel them. Ouch. Excuse me? What's going on with you? Scrap liquid containers. The cause of warping and cracks is indeterminate and structural integrity is compromised. Can be destroyed by a diffused oscillation blast wave of psychic energy. That sounds so incredibly specific. Is that what this is? I'm gonna guess probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. That didn't really make any sense. Warren demolition crane and industrial equipment for extracting recyclable materials from waste equipped with a plasma torch. Can I just like break you? Hey. There we go. Can I just like pick that up? Interact. Fire chip acquired. Chip made by the Lamorne. A Galactic Federation engineer level 4 or higher can modify this chip and integrate it into your suit. Well, I might know one of those. I might. Spicier nacho Doritos. Back when they called them spicier nacho. I remember being so confused by that. I was like, what? I was like, is there a regular spicy nacho? Was it just spicier? And they weren't even all that spicy. Alright, well. Don't plan to come back here anytime soon, I guess. That's fine. So we need to go back to Miles and then back to the ice zone, I guess.
Looks like you found some Lemoyne technology in flare pool. Pretty good with machines. Want to bring it back to base camp so I can take a look?
Sure. Yep. That was in fact where I planned to go. Alright. So I guess I should have just waited on going back there. The game would have sent me there anyway. That's fine. Yeah, just you guys. What is that? Sculpture of Lakash. I'm guessing, once again, I can't do much here. Cylindrical stone lift secured by plate-shaped class. Class can be released by the surrounding pylons. Pylon with an electricity conductive decoration in its center is etched with alloys that instantly amplify currents linked to a device that activates when all pylons are electrified simultaneously. So, once again, probably can't do anything here. Well, I can lift both of these up. I think I just need to do that for this room to be able to function, but doesn't really matter. Alright. Once again, that's for later. Nope. Is that it? Yep. Big tree. Follow the JPEG. Totally necessary. There's like another type of crystal there. I've not gotten very many green energy crystals according to that. Oh god, don't do that. Or are those basically just ones I already got? Or is there like a finite number of them? Seems like it's something like that. I wanted to jump up in style. It didn't quite work. Would using the cannon be faster? Maybe. Like, would it just send me all the way across to the other side? Or, no, wait, no, that's not, no, this cannon does not, wait, maybe it does. I was like, wait, does it take me into the thing or out? It's important. Takes me in, so. Right? We'll find out. Yeah, okay. How how difficult must it have been to create a thing that can just every single time land exactly where it needs to? Especially since wouldn't it have to factor in like you know, what is going on with you? Lock unit heat. It needs to be exposed to high temperatures. It would need to account for like wind and all that, like different weather conditions.
Come on, show me what you found in Flare Pool.
Talk.
Alright, what do you got? It looks like a circuit, and it seems like there's a...
Didn't realize it was that big.
Okay, let me analyze it. Lemorn tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see. This program converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it. If I tweak it and integrate it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use another new shot type.
What do you mean another?
Ta-da! Give her a try.
Fire shot acquired. New shot type accessible. Fire shots launch high heat rounds consuming one shot ammo. Okay, so they all just share ammo, I guess, rather than having separate ammo types. Press down to activate the fire shot subweapon, then press R to fire. The fire shot causes targets to briefly burn after being hit and can melt ice. Why R?
You can now use the fire shot. You can shoot projectiles with extremely high temperature, so I bet targets will burn or melt when they're shot.
Well, there was a bunch of stuff to burn here.
If you find anything else, bring it into me. I'm dying to do more experiments.
There's that door there. Will that door just take me... Yeah.
Burn it all down with fire shot.
Okay, and then right to go back. I can still... Okay, so I can still use regular shots. What it changes is it changes your missiles. Yeah, they don't like that. That makes sense. Okay. Have I been in this room? This doesn't look familiar. Ring made of processed metals and modeled after a plant's leaf contour. Its stand is installed to a rail and is movable only while the pressure plate at the center is in use. Lore. The one who wields well the power of elements shall explore to the ends of the world and deepen their knowledge of it. That is definitely like an ice door. Lock unit cold. Yep. That seems to be an electric one. Lock unit electric. The element of fire burst forth into this world. It was the first element that Lemorn learned to control. You must know its origins to be its master. My name is Hiven. More than a Lemorn priest, I am one who freely commands the elements. Large gate barring access to the rear chamber. Activation of a separate device will cause it to open. Okay, so what does this do? I can move this now. What? Do I need to burn that? Is that... Nope, that's... I get stuck there. I see. Nope, not that way. Okay, I got stuck right there regardless, so... Move it back. And I got stuck over there. Okay, so no, actually I did need it there. I was thinking, like, as soon as I moved that, I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that. Probably needed to come over here and then move it over here. Whoops. There we go. Shot expansion. Maximum elemental shot ammo capacity increased by 10. Alright. What's going on with you? Stone statue of a Lemorn priest. The inscription reads, when Haven holds the three elements, the chosen one shall bear a new light of life. That makes it sound like I get an energy tank if I do all of these. Maybe that's the case. Okay, but this is a thing for later, otherwise. So I could take the cannon and then... That'll take me, like, closer to the rest of the area, or... I mean, I don't know. I got multiple options. Or I can just take the bridge. I'll take the cannon. Okay. Since it's here. I mean, I could also just go straight to the area I need to go to, but I'd like to do other things first, so I'll do that. Oh, wait. I just remembered. It was the web stuff. Right. Okay, well, never mind. I'll get it on the way back. Never mind. I'll need to go back out through that way anyway, so whatever. Okay, so webbing. Where did I see it? You guys are here. I'm gonna just ignore you guys. You know, I don't think I've at all had to worry about the, worry about doors not opening. Or like taking time to open. Okay. There was you. Was it just this one, actually? I don't think it was just that one. I feel like there was at least one other one, wasn't there? I think? I feel like there must have been one other. Yes. Yes, there was. Yeah, I remember. It was like the room right before, where you have like a little branching path. Right before you go to find Miles. Which is like this one? It's like the next one after this, I think. I don't think there was anything important in here, but I can double check. I think there was something I needed electricity for. It was that. I don't remember at all what was in this room. Arboreal Chapel. Yeah, I don't think that's... No. Nothing important going on there. Just get a few shots in, just to make them think. Make them think twice. You know, it doesn't really matter. They'll still attack me, but, you know, they thought about it. They paused for a second, like, you know, should I? And then I gave them the ability to choose. It shows wrong, but, I mean... That's on them. They'll have to deal with that on their own. You guys don't do that much damage, really. Okay, and then was there webbing here? I think what I was thinking of was this. There was the sap which I needed to like explode. That was what I was thinking of actually. Yeah, I don't remember there being anything else. Any more webbing. It could have been and I forgot, but I don't think there was. Okay, well, I guess it's just that one. I assume none of the enemies are going to reappear. Nope, never mind. You guys really like to dodge, don't you? I like how the missiles have, like, knockback. Like, that's not necessary. But it's fun. And it gives them some kind of extra thing that they can do that charge shots don't do. He just like starts jumping, and it's like, oh, nope, never mind. Never mind. Just gotta turn around. Oh yeah, there was this thing. Only extremely powerful explosives, yeah. And there's Mouse.
Welcome back.
Yep, well, I mean, I'm just stopping by for a second. I won't be here long. Yeah, let's go back to the cannon then, I guess. Would I like to save? Sure, why not? Why not save? It's been a little while. There could be a power outage. And then, you know, power outage things. Whoops, nope, not this way. Alright, cannon me. Alright. Okay. This way? This way, right? Yep, and then, actually, there was the thing... Was it over here? Yeah, okay. Fire shot. The only other place I remember seeing webs was here. Can burn those. Not that it really does much of anything, but yeah. Alright. Get out of here. More shot ammo. Shot expansion. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else I needed fire for that I can remember. No, like, nothing like that, anyway. Obviously, I know where I need this, but, you know, that's a different thing. I've got more fire shots than I do missiles now, so... That didn't take that long to get to that point. It is interesting to have what are essentially the other beams be other missile types. Or like missile alternatives. Yep. Cutscene. Acid rain. Or just some kind of something like that. Or maybe it supercharges them. I'm not sure. It's just the green rain. Samus is not too concerned because of the suit. Okay, you guys, what's going on? Sandshrin, green energy showers have strengthened this variant and altered its body markings, giving them a prominent green coloration. It didn't seem like a thing that just happened naturally. Can you set these nests on fire? You can. They don't like it. They really don't like it. That makes sense that they don't like that. Okay, well. It doesn't seem worth sitting around and fighting them, so. Let's just move on. Okay, so... What was that? Mech part. Interesting. Another mech part. I wasn't really exactly on the lookout for mech parts, but... Ice belts. Yep, that's what I need. That's where we need to go next. So is that just okay? It seems like it's done now. Is that just a thing that'll happen occasionally? Not clear. Did I get anything for taking down all three of them? I don't think so. I think it's just like a thing, like a visual thing that just happens. Just so you can see something different. Like when the seagulls follow you in Wind Waker. I think it's like the same thing. It just, you know, if you could shoot the seagulls down for some reason. The seagulls that do not attack you or do anything. Which, I mean, to be fair, neither do those. At least as far as I can tell. But really, that's like a lot of enemies in Metroid in general. Like, it's more noticeable in Prime. Like, there's a lot of enemies you'll see where it's just like, this is just some kind of local wildlife. You can shoot it and kill it if you want. It doesn't do anything. It won't attack you. But, like...
If you're unsure where to go, you can always explore the unsurveyed areas.
Yep, I know, Miles.
Have you checked out the Snowy Mountain?
I am, in fact, doing that currently. Alright. I don't remember seeing any, like, frozen doors anywhere. Yeah, I don't think so. Guess I never scanned this. Not that it's, Skytram for wheeled vehicles. Transport loaded cargo vehicles between Sol Valley and Icebelt. Online and operational. Often installed in larger gates that bar or grant vehicle access. It will open if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. Oh, hey, that's one of those. Grapple crane, used for heavy-duty loading and unloading. Its claw attachment grabs and moves cargo. I think this thing had said something about, like, circuitry is exposed, yeah. Yeah, was there something frozen that I saw? Okay, well, yeah, that is in fact where I am. Okay, save point, sure. So save, why not? I get the feeling there's going to be another save point as soon as I get into the area proper, but, you know, whatever. Yep, fire just instantly destroys them. Makes sense. They really don't like that. Transport designed to make tight turns within the facility as equipped with special tires for driving on the frozen ground. Speaking of frozen, oh, we gotta shoot it again. A third time even. It is cold here. Off-grid LED guide light. Capsule capturing platform. What's this? Nothing. Maybe I get launched there. Launched into it or something. Ice belt. Yeah, there's one of these here. Scout bot. How about we go ahead and mark this with a thing. Nope, that's not what I want. Move that marker. Oh, it's basically just saying there's something in this room. Okay, that's not really that helpful. Oh, hello. Shot expansion. Yeah, I'm wondering how much there's going to be to use this this thing for, because I never really saw a ton of things that I needed heat for, or like fire or whatever. That's a wolf. That's just a wolf. I mean, it's like I guess it's an alien wolf, but like I guess as a wolf. There's a lot of them. It's like 30 wolves. Canis morphology, snow wolf. Just called a snow wolf. Okay. Carnivorous quadruped living in the frigid regions of ice belts. A pack hunter that surrounds its prey. Its cold natural habitat makes it ill-suited to warm climates. Warm climates, you say? All right, who else wants to come at me? Keeping a little more distance now. Good. Is this area, like, infinite while, like, this arena? Am I actually, like, move? Okay, no, I can't move too close to the edge. I've got 70 fire shots. There still seems to be a lot more. I assume they don't want me to kill all of them because there's still like 50 left. Like, that just seems unnecessary. I imagine they're just gonna run away at some point. Hey. How dare you? I mean, assuming I'm not, like, doing this wrong and there's not, like, some other thing I'm supposed to be doing. A real pack of wolves wouldn't stick around after a dozen of them got melted into nothing. Nah, they totally would. That's how wolves, you know. It's just how they operate. They're tough, you know. Especially the alien wolves, you know? They're built different. Okay. Alright. You stop that. I said stop that. I am struggling to, I could use some health. Alright, you done yet? Maybe I was just supposed to die. They're like, you're doing too well. Send them all. Send them all out. Okay, thank you, kind stranger. Just gonna have to deal with that, I guess. Small size cargo launcher. Doesn't seem like it's active. I probably don't need health. You know, I'll take it though. I'll take it if you have it. You know, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, there's nothing there, right? Yeah. Is this elevator? Is this elevator even functional? Large elevator for wheeled vehicles. Currently offline. What is that? Used by maintenance tanks, the red light indicates it is offline and locked. Pod maintenance gate, currently offline, controlled by the main control terminal, must be online to unlock. That looks interesting. Electric gate. Main control terminal handles executive functions for the lobby and controls power to the pod machine gate, and can also provide access to a hologram schematic of the facility. What are you? Transport tube, a network for moving small cargo, currently offline. Sounds like a shortcut.
All clear. I never thought I'd meet the legendary bounty hunter, Samus. In a place like this. Corporal Rieger Tokabi, Fed Sniper, Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you, but tell me, where are we?
Shouldn't you know?
Gunfire. I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
We'll find out. Access code approved. Displaying hologram schematic of the laboratory. Hologram interactivity initialized. I can also scan him.
Oh. You were able to activate this. A map of the facility. But it's corrupted.
Corrupted, you say?
Ah, you want to go there. In that case, this elevator is the only way down. But the power is offline. One moment. There. That must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life. All right, you have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on having you come with me. Alright. Need to go down to that big tube. What's your deal? Galactic Federation sniper Rieger Tokavi, and an infantryman and former hunter who specializes in long-range precision shooting, armed with a KT-6116 short to long-range rifle with visor-linked scope. Corporal Rieger Tokabi is a sniper in the Galactic Federation. Once a hunter working on remote worlds, he volunteered for Federation service in the hopes of finding stability. He enjoys solitude and dislikes working with others, always preferring to go on missions solo without a spotter. The Tokabi family has worshipped the god Solon for generations, Rieger included. He is never without his arrowhead-shaped talisman and strongly believes his continued survival is only because of its protection. Unfortunately, his beliefs are often in conflict with his missions and their use of his talents, which is a source of much loathing and personal strife. Tell me more about the Metroid gods. Whoops. How do I control this game again?
Least I can do.
All right, thanks. So the elevator. No, the elevator is not working. Wait, how do we get out again? Go through there. All right. Won't be going back up through there. Airtight container installed with independent cooling system, preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures, can operate at minimal power. You're new. Snow roach, gross. A creature with a flat, soft carapace, able to live in cold environments due to its high body temperature, though its volatile body will explode in contact. I feel like roaches can already do that. Probably, I don't know. I'm not a roach expert. I wouldn't want to be. Ice has thickened over time and can be melted using high temperature tools. You don't say. Okay, so that's why the snow roaches are here, is just to give you ammo. if you need it. Yeah, you look like those things from Prime 2. Alright, well. Oh, I thought that was ice. There is ice right here. Yeah, that didn't work. That very much did not work. That was a bad idea, actually. I thought that was a save point. I could use one. More doors that I just can't open. Laboratory security door. Currently locked. What's up with this? Ruptured pipes in the wall have led to frozen liquid obstructing the door's control hologram on this side. This door can be opened only from the other side. Cool. What is that? Psychic lock unit developed during the Psychic era. Blocks passages of the wall of psychic energy. These locks can be released using collected TK codes. What are TK codes? I suppose I'll find out soon. This is the only door I can open. What is that? Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 1 Endeavor. Data downloaded to logbook. Endeavor LMH 20062001-026. My name is Targun. I'm a researcher at this facility. I'm writing this to have a record of my experiments. When the great tragedy occurred, many fled the danger within the research center. However, at the guidance of Priest Chitoya, a few of us stayed in order to perform analysis of and experiments on Griever anatomy. Our hope is to reverse the transformation by administering a solution of processed green energy to subjects brought to the facility. I want to believe we can succeed. Floor security display shows the locations and current state of security doors on the floor, currently offline. Currently offline, a link to activation devices nearby. It is. Right there. They put the roaches there so you know that it's there. All right. Now everything's unlocked. Turn.
Samus?
Yep.
Samus? You hear me?
Just speaking
Patched
into my mind.
facility speakers. I can use them to communicate. I noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once.
Yeah.
That was you, wasn't it? Nice. Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
I'm gonna guess something that wants to kill me. That's usually the case. Alright, what's in here? Nope, I can't open them normally. Nova DNA sequencer, Lamorne device for complex genetic sequencing used to identify organisms and analyze genetic mutations. What's going on with you? Cover conceals a ventilation shaft. Its metals have deteriorated in the extreme cold and can be shattered by a strong impact connected to the adjacent room. Just like that. Alright. going on with you? Lock unit lasso. Okay, well. Alright, so all of these can be opened. Would I want to do that? I mean, I assume so, if I can. There's more lore. And a floaty thing. Research Diary, Day 21. Gifts. Priest Chatoya wants to install something in this room. Apparently, it will be a gift to the one who will become our savior at some point in the future. But do we not need a savior right now? If our offers are not the priority, then do the Lemourne have a future? All we can do right now is continue the experiments and believe that we will see results. I pray for the day when I can leave this dark, freezing lab and walk under the sun again. Bomb slot fitted with a security cap. The cap must be removed before use. I think I need to pull it off. Okay. Psychic things. Yeah. Jet set radio it. Okay, what is that? Oh, wait, I think I know what that is, actually. Get over here. Psychic lasso acquired. Using Zeal to aim at that, use a left Joy-Con to attach the Psychic lasso, then you use it again to pull. That's the only way to do it? It's the only way it can be done? I guess so. Unless there's, lock on. Advanced mode. Buttons with... Those can be swapped. Buttons with... can be swapped. What? Oh, advanced, they can be swapped. As you earn abilities, return here to review a control scheme. I'd be curious as to... I'd be curious as to what how it changed, what the controls are if you have. Well, I guess if you're using the Pro controller, unless the grapple is just Yeah, okay. Lasso lock is designed to be pulled off. Okay. And then the other room across had a bunch of stuff that needed to be pulled. Okay, there it goes. There's a bunch of stuff to be lassoed. Alright, well. Didn't do much. What's up with that? Sample vial containing a TK code. Alright. No more there. Oh, gotta... move it into some particular configuration to make it look the way it's supposed to, or something? Not entirely sure. Excuse me? Why is it like force? It's like forced to go in one direction. I can't even like turn it the other way. Okay, there we go. TK code fragment collected. 1 of 2. Alright, there's still a few more doors. What is going on in here? Data terminal routes various kinds of data, currently offline and accessible once power has been restored to the entire laboratory. Research sample FG004, GE dosage 0.5 GRE. Status, no abnormal cell mutation or multiplication. Research sample containing a TK code. Cool. FG21, 1.9 GRE, no abnormal effects from dosage increase. Okay. Just get it into the configuration it needs to get into. Whatever it is, whatever that configuration is. It's like that right there, but like not apparently. I feel like it's okay. It's like I feel like it's configured correctly. I'm not sure. It seems weirdly precise. Okay, so I mean, there's another door. I don't know what's in here though. Claws. Lore. Research diary day 39. Security. Okay, hold on. I thought I saw more. I did not. Never mind. Cryopods containing subjects are arriving at the lab almost daily. The pods put them into cold hibernation and maintain minimal life functions. Operation of the cooling equipment has been deemed absolutely essential, so the system has been designed to continue functioning even if the entire facility were to fall into low power mode. Similarly, thorough inspection and repair of cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. All right. Okay. Yeah, so it's really just that lore thing. Not really anything else important here. The bitrate just like tanked for a second. Yeah, like there's nothing I would need to go back up for, right? I don't think I remember there being anything. I mean, maybe? I don't know. There's this. What's going on with this? Path blocked by rubble from laboratory structure collapse. Blockage primarily consists of materials impervious to beams and explosives. Physical force is required to clear the debris. Interesting. I mean, physical force. Oh. Apparently that's what physical force means. What's this? Access code approved. Displaying organism laboratory hologram. Data download authorized. Another map. Area map acquired. We got more map. This area is very large. I mean, I guess it's like because the other one was just 3 like separate towers, and this one's just one big zone. So like, yeah, it feels like it's a lot bigger. Missiles. Ooh. Okay, so oh no, okay. I see. So I need to make that essentially the thing on the right. I thought that was showing what I had done. No, okay. There's not even really much of a puzzle to that. Actually, it's just kind of because it wasn't like, oh, you can't pass by it through any of these multiple times.
Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Well, that's how I usually go about doing things. I just do whatever, and it works. Smaller version of the regular maintenance tank developed to perform tasks in narrow passages. How do you feel about being set on fire? Probably pretty similar to how I feel about it, you know? Seems like the fire does like damage over time, so. Lore. Research diary, day 57, anxiety. Green energy dosage results show no significant benefits at this time. Essentially, a rapid increase in cellular proliferation speed and a doubling of the number of cells increases growth and affects vitality. But why has this vector taken such an abnormal turn, and what can be done to shift it back to its original direction? Our time is limited, and I'm worried about our remaining stockpiles. What is this? Security gate malfunctioning. Circuits are torn and is not receiving any current. The gate material is otherwise indestructible. Oh, hey, a save point. Developed during the TK codes, yeah. Right now, I can make a line. I did it. Alright, well. Here's what we'll do. Is I'll save. Save it. Alright. And then the next thing to do to get past that door, you gotta quit. You gotta quit. There's a trick to this. There's a special trick. There's a special trick. There's a button you gotta press. They'd never expect you to press it. It's the home button. They never thought I'd do it. They thought, he won't figure it out. Never. Never figure it out. I figured it out. I'm onto you. I'm onto you, Retro. Anyway. That's That's Prime 4 for today. Yeah, so seems like it's working just fine. OBS is. Yeah. I don't remember the last time I had updated it. Because I went to, this isn't super important information. I went to 31.1.2. That's the version I'm on currently. It was on 32.0.0 or whatever. I think I figured like it's like a major update, so I'll do that one, and it was not a good idea. So yeah, I won't use that again. Maybe when there's another update, then sure, maybe. I don't know if it's going to ask me to update the next time I open OBS or whatever, but if it does, I think I'll just ignore it for a little bit. Just ignore it for a while until yeah. Particularly if there's something important that I'm playing. If it's something I'm playing where I don't really care, then like sure. like it's just the fourth Billy Hatcher stream. It's not important. But anyway. News. What was that? What was what? News. Was what I said. Do I? Do I need to? Oh God. Okay. There's multiple things. All right. Okay. Go ahead and. Is this this fine? Okay. Okay, I went to go check something and I wasn't expecting to see what I saw there, but okay, sure. I was going to YouTube to look at do this thing. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Go over there. News. There was news. That was what had happened. When I went to YouTube. Right. So, where are we? Oh God, I'm so far behind. Nintendo. Right, we are very far behind. This happened like 2 weeks ago. Nintendo says they're acquiring shares of Bandai Namco Singapore. They're buying it essentially. They're buying it. So it'll literally be under Nintendo now. Which I don't know what they worked on. I remember I forgot. Namco Studios Singapore. Well, there's the actual official website. Games, sure. What did you guys work on? Ace Combat 7. Okay, yep. With cookies, sure. Soul Calibur 6. Apparently they helped on Splatoon 3. And a Taiko Drum Master game. It says VR. I'm not 100%. Taiko no Tatsujin VR Festival. That's what it is. Alright. I didn't know there was a VR game. That was the Smash Support Studio. Sure. They did on their own website. They do not list that. The only Nintendo game they have listed here is Splatoon 3. So, yeah, I don't know. Everything else is just regular Bandai Namco stuff. Okay. But yeah, they're going to be Nintendo Studios Singapore. So I don't know what they'll be working on. Or it was rumored that they were working on Prime 4 before Retro was, but I don't know. I have no idea how true or not that is. I don't believe that was ever verified in any real capacity, so but yeah. This acquisition will only have a minor effect on Nintendo's results for this fiscal year. Yeah, I don't imagine that was crazy expensive. Capital stock 1 million SGD. I assume it's Singaporean dollars or something. Whoops. Let me see. How much is that in US dollars? They are worth $772,923. Exactly. Exactly that much, actually. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I imagine that very much will only have a very minor effect on their results. Okay. They spent less than $1 million on that studio. Sure. I'm not 100% certain what they plan to do with that, but game development, including creation of in-game art assets, purpose of acquisition. They established as one of Bandai Namco Group's overseas bases and is a development company with strong expertise in creating in-game art assets. It has contributed to the development of Nintendo titles, including the Splatoon series, and has an ongoing business relationship with Nintendo. I assume they've worked on other stuff for Nintendo than just Splatoon, but I don't know what. Splatoon's the only thing they listed, so. It'll be on April 1st, 2026 is when they actually will, when they'll actually fully acquire them, I guess, but I don't imagine Bandai Namco feels too terrible about letting them go to Nintendo, so. I feel like this is going to be one of those things where it'll be like, oh yeah, they bought them, I guess. I think there was some other studio they bought. There was another, it was after Next Level, but I do not remember. There was another studio they bought, but I genuinely don't remember who it was at all. It was some, I feel like it was some studio I had never heard of, so yeah. Right? I didn't just imagine that, did I? Because I think PlayStation's always still done that, but they also have acquired studios I've never heard of. But I don't remember. Anyway, other news. Not necessarily gaming news, but okay, well there's I know there's some more to this. Netflix is acquiring Warner Brothers, which I didn't realize. Okay, two things. A, I didn't realize Netflix had that much money to do that. Implying Netflix is larger than Warner Brothers. I don't know. Two, I don't know how much of it's to do with that, and how much of it is Warner Brothers is worth a lot less than it used to be, especially after they decided to cancel like everything for no reason. They might, I think they're worth a lot less just in the last like 3-4 years or so. They're in a lot of debt. Yeah, I don't imagine they're doing too great. So that is a whole thing. Warner Bros. Discovery's spokesperson confirmed the recently restructured video game division, which includes studios such as Mortal Kombat creator NetherRealm, Batman Arkham developer Rocksteady, and Lego Custodian TT Games will be joining Netflix. So specifically, I mean, is that not just everything that's under Warner Brothers, gaming wise? So yeah, NetherRealm, Rocksteady, and I guess TT. Is TT Games Traveler Sales? Are they the same studio? I'm still unclear on whether or not those are the same thing, or if those are, or if they're just are on. Yes, okay. I was like, I wasn't sure. Yeah, but either way. So all that will be under Netflix technically. I don't imagine that, because I know Netflix has their their game section. I don't imagine most of these are going to show up there. Like probably what you'll see there is like Mortal Kombat, maybe like the MKX mobile game. Is that still up? Can you still download that? I have no idea. Maybe that'll get added. Did they have a Mortal Kombat 1 mobile game? I don't know. They probably did. Whatever Mortal Kombat mobile games, those will show up on there. Because it's just mobile stuff. That's the only place. That's all they have on there. Because it's only on the mobile app. You can't see any of those games anywhere else. It's not like on the PC, on the website or on the PC client or whatever. The client no one uses. Those they don't have anything there. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't imagine it can be any worse than Warner Brothers has already been doing, so, you know, whatever. I think there were some people saying, like, oh, they're not going to release anything in theaters, everything's going to go straight to streaming. It's like, I don't think so. Well, you're going to see a whole lot of stuff go to Netflix. Going to be a whole lot of movies on there added suddenly that they won't have to worry about. Well, I say they won't have to worry about putting them on other services, but I think they've already done that, haven't they? Not even... Or no, Warner Brothers has done that, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, there's like HBO... There's like HBO stuff that's been on Netflix, and it's like super weird. It's like, you have your own streaming service, why is this here? And that was probably a sign that they weren't doing too great. Yeah. Netflix just had the Marvel stuff that moved off of Netflix, but anyway, there ended up being more to that. Paramount then decided to pay. They're like, we'll pay more for it. And I think that's pretty sure Paramount's also, I don't know if they're probably doing fine money wise. I don't know the details. From what I have heard, that is not a thing people would want to see, Paramount buying Warner Brothers. So everything I saw people saying, because I don't know a lot about these companies, I don't follow the movie or film industry super closely, so everyone was saying Paramount is a much worse option than Netflix. Is all I know. I don't know specifically why, but yeah. So I don't know if there's been any more updates on that. Just right now, Paramount is saying they will pay more for it, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if that means basically Paramount is... If Netflix doesn't do anything, then Paramount owns Warner Brothers. I don't know exactly, but... Anyway. On to things that I know slightly more about. Harada. Harada is leaving Bandai Namco. Yeah, there was a long thing he said about it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's planning on retiring. He just said he's leaving Bandai Namco. He didn't specifically say he's retiring. But I have no idea. Like who else? Like, isn't there someone else that recently left a company that did not? I mean, like Reggie. Reggie's not retired, is he? I don't think he technically did. Um, or Shuhei Yoshida left Sony. Like it's like he didn't retire. Obviously, there's like why am I blanking on his name? Kamiya. But that was clearly a different situation there. He seemed to very much not. He very much seemed to not want to be at Platinum anymore. But yeah. I think he did say something about Itagaki. Was like partially. I think that he said that was like part of his decision. Kind of, but I don't know. I don't know if it was something. It sounded like it was something he was already thinking about doing anyway. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, I assume like the Tekken team and all that, like they knew for a while, or at least people who needed to know knew for a while, or for long enough, or were prepared for him to be leaving. So yeah, he's been. How long has he been at Namco? I don't. He's been there at least since like Tekken started, right? I don't know how long he was there before that though. Yeah. I don't have much on that, but that's best of luck to him. I've still never seen his eyes. I don't know what they look like. I don't know that he has eyes. Can you prove he has eyes? He helped on Tekken 2 at least? He said the Tekken series reached its 30th anniversary. Yeah, this year. I can look into it. Harada. He worked on Tekken 1. He was a voice actor in Tekken 1 and 2. Martial Law, Yoshimitsu, Kunimitsu. Wait, Kunimitsu? He started as a voice actor? That's all it says. It says just voice actor. Nothing else. And then he's director of 3. That's... What was he... Was he actually... Let's see. He joined Namco to become a promoter. So... Towards the end of the first year at Namco, they gave him a position on the first Tekken title. Yeah, it's unclear. It just says voice actor, but I'm not sure if is that actually all he did. Kunimitsu just used Yoshimitsu voice clips? Yeah, I figured it was something like that. He just looks like a normal nerd with normal glasses. That's not right. Okay, well. All right then. We'll see how that goes. He's not. I mean, yeah, he wouldn't make sense for him to be retiring. He's not that old. Like Miyamoto is still working. I think he'll probably be working for a while too. Although I assume Miyamoto, I think he just wants to work. He probably could retire. He probably could have retired years ago. Let's see. Switch Online stuff. There's a whole lot of Switch Online news. Stuff being added to N64. I think the date they gave was the 17th, so I think it's... So there'll be a week from today. Rayman 2 and Tonic Trouble. I don't know what Tonic Trouble is. I feel like I've probably heard the name before. The name sounds like vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure. I know Rayman 2. I don't think I ever played it. I played a demo. I know I definitely played a demo at some point. But I think that was on PS1. I don't know how similar the PS1 version is to the N64 version. But yeah. That's cool. I like seeing games that I don't know anything about. It's funny, there's all these games there that I'm like, I feel like I would love to sit down and play those, but I just don't. I'd like to look at Tonic Trouble, see what's going on with that. Although I would be much more interested in playing Rayman 2, so. So hey, you got a Rayman fans. He's not dead. It's, you know, there's a Rayman game coming. Technically. Is Rayman 2 like one of the most ported games ever before like Skyrim or Minecraft or whatever? It's up there. How many versions of Rayman 2 are there? I feel like I remember when the 3DS version came out. It was just like, I feel like there were at least a few people saying, how many, like, Rayman 2 has been ported to too many things. Like, it is, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's probably like an N-Gage version, isn't there? I'm sure. Probably another like Nokia version or something, like a Java, whatever thing. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how that all goes. But there's not much for that to. Not many places for it to go. Needs a remake so I can continue getting ported in the future. Yeah, I don't know if that'll happen. Maybe they'll get it. Maybe they'll put that HD version of 3. They'll port that to the eShop, and then 1 will continue. Just I don't know. Just like nah. We've decided to put the DSi store back up. Not the 3DS eShop, the DSi store. If you have a DSi, you can go download Rayman for DSi. You can go do that. I think when I saw that version was the first time I'd ever seen the original Rayman. At that point, I didn't realize that Rayman 2 was Rayman 2. I thought it was, because I think all the other versions, a lot of them would just call it Rayman. Like, I thought the N64 version was called Rayman 64. Maybe I'm confused. I thought it was. I didn't know there was a Rayman 1, or I thought Rayman 1 was like a PS1 game or like an N64 game. I thought it was always a 3D platformer series. Which made me very confused when Origins came out. I was like, why are they making it 2D suddenly? Also, why is it called Origins? Don't worry about that. I'm sure those two things aren't connected. Anyway. Other Switch Online news. Apparently 2 hours ago, they put up another thing. For GameCube, Wario World. Which, cool. I've never played Wario World, but I've heard it's good. I would like to play it. As far as I know, I believe Treasure made it, right? So there's that. I've always been curious about it. I believe it was one of those games that was sitting on my Amazon wish list for a while back when had a bunch of GameCube games on there. It's not there anymore because I'm pretty sure it's like crazy expensive now, but yeah. I never did buy it. I bought some things from there. Got Tales of Symphonia in like really good condition. So I've got that. It was like in like shockingly good condition. Like I was like, this looks almost new. Now's the time. Now's the time for Wario World. I mean, soon. Soon might be the time. Not right now. But I think I've heard that game's like a single sitting sort of thing. I think you've heard it's like I've heard it's really short. War Up World? No, that's not. Wario World. This says it's 6 hours, or 6.5, or 8 for completionists. Which 8 for completionists, it's not that long. In other words, maybe not a single sitting game, but it's a two-sitter. Or like 3 shorter ones, It wouldn't take that long. That's something you can finish in a weekend. It seems like a prime rental game. Never rented it, but it's definitely something I could have seen myself renting. I just never did. I'm trying to think, did I have a GameCube at the time that it came out? What year did it come out? Was it 2003? Was it either 2002 or 3? I don't remember. I might not have had a GameCube. I know I rented WarioWare at one point, the GameCube version. But not Wario World. I was probably playing, like, I probably rented Jet Set Radio Future or something, I don't know. In which case I would not have had a GameCube. I didn't... there was not... I did not own an Xbox and a GameCube at the same time. I don't remember if I mentioned this before. I wasn't allowed to, for some reason. It was like, no, you have the GameCube, get rid of the Xbox. You can't have both. And now I own both. Now I bought myself an Xbox. You can't stop me, Mom. And my GameCube doesn't work, so... I mean, I think I don't know. It might work. I have no idea. I haven't tried to, like, even plug it in forever. I think it might work. But it's real old and crusty. That thing needs to be, like, opened up and thoroughly cleaned out, and probably it needs to have, like, parts replaced. It probably doesn't really work too well. It needs to be, like, entirely refurbished. But I don't know. It probably could be fixed by a professional, probably not by me. I don't know that there's anyone that could do that. Are there many people around that can repair GameCubes? I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. I've got my Wii. I can use that. That's still there. It still exists. I don't really need my GameCube for anything unless I really want to bust out my Game Boy player. Then, sure. That's really the only thing I have it for. I think the Game Boy player is just permanently screwed to it or whatever. I never bothered to take it off because it's like, yeah, what am I? I'm never gonna use this for anything else. Yeah. I think that's it for news, though. Yeah. No, yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. So, tomorrow. No news tomorrow. I refuse. If Half-Life 3 is announced tomorrow, I will not talk about it. That's not true. Tomorrow, more Metro Prime 4. No, that's wrong. We're not doing that tomorrow. I forgot. No, we're not. I'm a huge liar. Unless I decide I feel like it, I probably won't. I want to do more Prime 4 on Friday. Okay, so tomorrow, Game Awards. Game Awards is tomorrow. That's the thing. I looked at the schedule, or looked at the time. It said 6:30. As far as I know, that is the time that the pre-show starts. I'm pretty sure. I believe that was what they said last year. The time they gave was the time the pre-show started. I believe that's how they've been doing it. I think that, yeah, they don't call it the pre-show anymore. They call it the kickoff or something like that. I don't remember what it is they call it. They call it something else. So, yeah. I'll start a little before 6:30. That is when it starts. Yeah. So it'll probably be online like 6:20, 6:25, something like that. Not that that's really important. You don't need to be here that early. There's nothing will be happening. Maybe we'll play one round of City Trial or something. I don't know. I didn't actually look at when Wario World is coming out. Also, I have no idea. It's kind of, yeah. It was there, but let's see. Oh, it's out now. Never mind. Wario World is out. Okay. Cool. If you'd like to go play Wario World tonight, you can go do that. You can do that and have fun. Enjoy yourself. Or perhaps you own a copy of Wario World already, in which case you don't need to. And cool. Cool. You can do that. You don't need to play it on Switch too. You can just do it yourself if you so desire. You have fun. You enjoy your time playing your GameCube. If that is what you wish to do. I played through a whole game on my N64 like a year ago. I think I talked about it, kind of. I don't think I ever said what game it was, because I probably plan to stream it at some point, but, you know, I did do that. It was fun. It was fun to play. I believe it is not a game I've streamed. I'm pretty certain. I believe I remember checking, and it was not a game I had streamed at all. Because I think I wasn't sure at first. Right? I'm pretty sure I didn't. I might be completely wrong. I probably did. I don't know. Go look at the N64 stream. Maybe I played it. Maybe I didn't. I have no idea if I did. Not that you would know if I did or not. Because I won't say what it is. But, you know. Okay. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow for Game Awards. Prime 4, I guess. Ooh, wait. Schedule. What is going on with the schedule? Prime 4 will be back next week. Schedule's gonna get real weird. It's gonna get real weird. I'm trying to think. I don't 100% know what we're doing next Thursday specifically. Yeah, Prime 4 is gonna slow down. It's gonna take a while to get through, I think. Yeah, next Thursday. It might be Prime 4, it might be something else, depending, because my schedule is gonna be weird the week after. No, we'll probably just do Prime 4 Thursday. I think so. We'll see. Yeah, so Um, nothing else, right? Game Awards. Game Awards. There's not something else I need to do, right? I don't think so. Or need to mention. Not that I can recall. Something else resembling news, perhaps? I feel like there was actually something. Hold on. I feel like there was something minor. Uh, did I ever talk about the Mario Kart World patch? Did I ever say anything about that? I don't remember. Um, there was a patch because I think I just vaguely had heard that Mario Kart World had a patch, and I didn't know much about what specifically was in it or whatever or what they did. I saw the weird thing of they changed the music option. They added like sound options technically to adjust. I think it was just to adjust the music volume specifically. So it's only music volume, and there's just the option of you can make the music normal, which I think is just the volume that it was already, or loud. Those are your options, which is very funny. The thing is, I thought about it and I was like, actually, I think the main complaint people had was the music was just too quiet. Um, so if it makes it like significantly louder, then that basically fixes that issue. Actually, because that was like the main issue with the sound mixing was just the music was too low. Um, so yeah, if it's like decently balanced otherwise, and just the music's louder, then I mean that probably pretty much fixes it. So yeah. There was a lot more in that patch though. There was a bunch of stuff. They changed some of the like intermission tracks. Like they changed them completely. It's weird because a lot of them they look like I don't know how to describe it. They look like they added stuff in. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. Like they don't. Maybe it just comes across that way to me because I've like played a bunch of the game, but like looking at some of them, they look like they like plopped extra stuff in that was just not there before. Like stuff that's like not doesn't feel like it's naturally there. Um, but they added like a bunch of like extra obstacles and stuff to some of the intermission tracks. So like a lot of them like are like completely different. I think there's one that was basically like almost a straight line, and they made it like all curvy and stuff. It seemed they basically added like barriers and stuff. They didn't really like they didn't physically change it. They changed it in a way where it's like I guess it's the world, everything, the way everything's designed is such that they can just move stuff around, such that okay, you basically have to take this specific path, but even if the old path is technically still there, but yeah, because I think it's mostly ones that involve you going into the water were ones that were changed. Um, yeah, and then it was like Koopa Troopa Beach. It's like whichever one of the stages has you go to Koopa Troopa Beach last, and because that stage is so short, they made it so it's 2 laps instead of one, which cool. Um, yeah, there might have been more. I think the intermission stuff was like the main thing though. There was one where it's like you get into like a helicopter. I think I think that was one of them. They changed. I don't know. I'd like to play more Mario Kart World. Hey, we will. Spoiler: we will play more soon. So you know, it's not probably not a surprise given the way my December schedule always goes. But you know, hey, yeah, we'll obviously be playing more Mario Kart. Among other things. But yeah, yeah. We'll look at that. We'll look at that. We'll look at that stuff. Um, feel like there might have been something else, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I forgot to Tetris 99 had a thing. I forgot. They had a Kirby Air Riders event this weekend. I completely forgot. I was going to play and I completely blanked on it. Uh oh well. I think it was specifically like the 50th, the Maximus Cup or whatever. I think it was the 50th one. Was Kirby Air Riders. Um yeah. I haven't played in a while. Did they do a 1,000-year door one? I think they did. I think they did. I'm pretty sure I didn't play that one. I don't know. I don't know what the last one was that I did. It might have been like Splatoon 3 or something, maybe. I don't remember. I remember doing an Origami King one. That was forever ago. Oh yeah, F-Zero 99. Yeah, F-Zero 99 got a big update with a bunch of new tracks and new whatever. So there's a lot. There's just a lot of stuff going on. I think they're doing the winter event thing again too. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's just a whole lot going on, a whole lot of stuff. But yeah. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm done now. So, all right. I will be seeing you. I will be seeing you tomorrow. 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 For the Game Awards. Um we'll watch the Game Awards. I'm sure people, you know how the Game Awards goes. Every year I always think, wow, the gamers are so happy. They're so happy about these awards and the results. It's crazy how good of a time they're having and how normal they're being. It's heartwarming. Anyway, I will see you for the gamers being very normal. Um yeah. 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 See you tomorrow. Goodbye.